So this week's question is an oldie but goodie. This question was asked a while ago, like a few months ago, by, shit. So I got an act of badassery from one of my awesome subscribers. She said she wanted to send me something, so I was like, okay. So I sent her the address, and I don't understand why I get so many donations and stuff like that, but I do really appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys a lot. But she didn't send like something super awesome, but it is very, very super awesome to me, because she took her time and made it. That is really cool. And it is a ghost. I like ghosts from Mario. It is cool. It looks really awesome up on display. From further away, it looks better and better. So thank you so much. It means so much to me. Super badass. But that's not all she gave me. Her channel name will be on the screen the whole time. I just don't remember it because it is a lot of numbers, but it is channel 1 and then a lot of numbers. So this is Game & Watch Gallery 3. She must have known I like the Game Boy, because I definitely love the Game Boy. And yeah, I'm really happy to get that, and cool addition to the Game Boy collection. And what's that smell?
What?
Dude, did you smoke weed in here?
No, man. Chill out. It's just incense.
Oh, okay, that's cool. But that's not all of the Game Boy stuff I got. I got this! I got a Game Boy Color on eBay for $11 with shipping. And it wasn't just an awesome Game Boy Color in a color I didn't have, and in really pretty good condition for the price I paid for it. Except it's missing the back. But I got games with it, and you know how much I like Game Boy games. This one is really freaking good. I didn't know what to expect because I'm not the hugest fan of this series. And I was like, you know, I'll give it a try. But it is actually a really well done on the Game Boy. And that is Double Dragon. It's one of the best NES to Game Boy ports I've ever seen, other than like Tetris. I had a really shitty copy of Tetris. It was cracked and all yellowed, but now I have like a mint copy of Tetris, which is cool. And another game I had that's messed up, and every single one I ever saw and ever owned is messed up. Super Mario Land. And this one's also messed up, but a lot less messed up than all the other ones. Just a little, I guess, cut in the label there, but that's alright. And this game is not easy to find. Goes for a little bit more money than the first one. Super Mario Land 2. I heard a lot of good things about it. This is a lot better than the first one. So I got a really good deal on eBay. I've been getting a lot of good deals on eBay. And I've been loving these Game Boys. So if anybody's got any colored Game Boys, I mean Game Boy Colors or Game Boy Pockets, like in different colors that I don't have, hit me up. I really, really like them. So I want to have a complete rainbow. So yeah, I got some awesome stuff. So this week's question comes from Undead Space Monkey, and he asked this question a very long time ago. And if you don't know who Undead Space Monkey is, go check him out. His link will be on the screen. And he's a really, really cool guy. But he asked this question: what 10 games do you have that you've never played and that you really want to? So I have all NES games here, and I'm going to be answering that question. The first one is Wrecking Crew. I popped this in a long time ago, but I didn't fully understand it, so I'm not going to count that as a play, so I didn't play this. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. These are not in any kind of order, but this game is supposed to be really good, and I played like a little tiny bit of it just to see if it worked, and it did, but I should play it more. Batman. It's a classic platformer, but I still haven't played it. Metroid. I popped this game in when I got it. I liked it, I just didn't play any more of it, so I gotta play some more of this. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I never played the first one or the second one. I really need to get on that. Yo Noid. I bought this on eBay, and I still haven't played it. I got this recently, but I really want to play it, and I still haven't done it yet. Tiny Toons Adventure. Adventure Island. This is a really good game. Saw other people playing it. Saw gameplays. I never played it myself. Star Tropics. Heard a lot of good things about it. A lot of people like it. Still haven't played it. And the last game is DuckTales, a classic game which is really cool. But I still haven't popped it in yet, even though I really should. So thanks for the question, Undead Space Monkey. He's a really cool guy. His link will be on the screen again. I'm concentrating on giving people shout-outs recently, because, I mean, I have, like, a lot of subscribers, but I don't really deserve them as much as these other people that do. So, really, go over and check those two guys out. Go over and check Liberated Animal out. I've been telling you to do that for a while, but if you haven't yet, please go do that. And Undead Space Monkey, go do that too. He had a good question, so I figured I'd answer it, even though it was asked a while ago. More eBay deals, guys. I got 4 packages here, and I'm gonna open the biggest one first. So this first one is the big box, and it is not Nintendo related, but it is awesome related, so that's a good thing. I cut it open already, so I knew what it was, because there's 2 things it could have been could have been in this size box. But it's one of my favorite systems that isn't Nintendo, and it's obviously not the S word, because, you know, the S word fucking sucks. Everything I do is terrible. So, yeah, let me just show you this. It is a lot of PlayStation 2 games. The first one is Rampage Total Destruction. I did hear something about this. It's complete, and the guy put a tissue paper inside, and it is, wow, that's really mint. Look at that. That's mint. Oh, God, packing peanuts, more. The next game is Galactic Wrestling Ultimate Muscle. Also complete, in really good shape. It's really cool. Got this lot for like 13 bucks shipped, and one of these games in here is worth a lot more than just 13 bucks. Here's a game I used to have, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Pretty cool game. Again, complete and pretty good condition. The manual's not perfect, but it's still in really great shape. This game looks pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of this series of movies or anything, but that is Lord of the Rings. This one is The Two Towers. Again, mint condition. Really awesome. Here's a game I wanted, and I couldn't find it in good condition, and this is like mint. Oh my God, all these games are perfect. I'm really happy about that. But it's Parappa the Rapper, or Parappa the Rapper, or I guess it's Parappa the Rapper. But that's really cool. It's a cool game. It's basically like Guitar Hero. Like you synchronize the buttons, but you don't have like an accessory to go with it. It's just you use your controller. It's really cool. This game I really don't give a shit about, but it is complete in mint condition. This guy must have like put these in a sealed safe for the, I guess, 7 years that this game was out. This game's cover is a little cut up, but I think I might have this game already, so I'm not too worried about it. The inside's mint. I can just, you know, put a new case in it, or put the stuff in a new case. But that is SOCOM 1, U.S. Navy SEALs. This game was used for online. It was pretty cool online. I remember playing it a long time ago. And here is the grand finale. A game I wanted for a really long time. If you know me for a long time, you'll know that one of my favorite PlayStation 2 games is Shadow of the Colossus. This is basically the sister game to that. And it's the only game without a manual, of course. Eco. This is an amazing game. And I wish it had a freaking manual. All these other games are mint and have a manual and everything, but obviously the one I wanted the most doesn't have a manual. But it's whatever. Got the invoice and stuff here, so yeah, it was a pretty good package, and I think that was a great deal overall. So last week I made you vote for a Zelda game, and you guys picked the original Zelda. A great game. I'm sure everybody knows about it, but here's the review. That's some of the most classic video game music ever. The most classic room in history. Alright, man. I'll take this sword. His face looks all messed up there. So you can throw your sword or poke people with it, and then you fight these dudes. Ha! I pwned him. This game, as everybody knows, is not like a linear game. It's an adventure game. You go where you want. And you go through dungeons and everything. I believe I've only done like 3 dungeons in this game. I should do more. Those are rupees, if you don't know that. They're not rubies, they're rupees. Alright, here's a dungeon. There's different enemies in dungeons. Oh, my life's low. So I got the key, open the door. This game is a utter classic. Everybody's played it. Everybody knows about it. It's awesome. And if you don't have it for your NES, definitely pick it up. You'll be doing yourself a favor. So your choices for next week are a bunch of random Nintendo games. The first one is Adventures of Lolo. Second one is Kirby's Adventure, one of my favorite NES games. A new game to me, Roadrunner. A game I got from Liberated Animal, Red and Snippy Fire Dogs, and Battletoads with the awesome pause music. So what's always in these envelopes? NES games, obviously. I got a good feeling about what this one is, and I'm really happy I got it. I'm hoping it's in good shape. The picture was kind of vague. Yeah, label's in good shape. Battletoads. Little tiny bit shaky. I gotta get one of those bits to open it with, but yeah, the label's in good shape. There's just some dirt on the cart. I can just get that off with like a magic eraser, or even like paper towel with water on it. But that's cool. It's like weirdly shaky, but I'm happy to have Battletoads. Awesome pause music. That's pretty much why I got this game, and I got it for a good deal. Wanted it for a while, but I wasn't prepared to pay $20 for it. Is what they're going for on eBay right now. I got it for $9 free shipping, so that is awesome, and I gotta pop this thing in. So I recently watched a movie, a very, very good movie called Reservoir Dogs. You know, you may have heard of it. It's made by Quentin Tarantino, one of the most famous directors ever, and you know, it has some great actors in it and everything. It's just a pretty good movie. Just kidding. It's a great movie, and if you haven't seen it, go see it. They actually made a game for it, believe it or not. And I was surprised when I heard this. I was like, yep, getting that. And yeah, I found it online for $6 complete. I have to get this thing open. Maybe a Marines K-Bar will work on this. So here it is, guys. Reservoir Dogs, the video game. And if you know the movie, you could probably tell who's who on this cover. At front's Mr. Blonde. I believe that's Mr. Orange right there. I can't tell who's Mr. Pink because I don't give a shit who Mr. Pink is. Yeah, that's really cool. It's in pretty good shape. Look at the disc is pretty funny. It hits his ear. That's hilarious. Well, I meant the manual's in really good shape. But it's the guy's ear. If you haven't seen the movie, he cuts a guy's ear off. That's not a big spoiler. I'm sure everybody knows that scene. It's a really classic scene. But basically, this game is the parts that you don't see in the movie. The movie actually takes place after they rob a diamond exchange or whatever you want to call it, and they got away, but only some of them got away. Mr. White's carrying in Mr. Orange, who got shot in the belly and everything. So yeah, it's just a crazy movie. The ending will blow your mind the first time you see it, and you got to see it a second time. I actually watched it 2 nights in a row, once by myself and once with my mom, because it was really good. And if you watch it the second time, knowing who the rat is, it is really cool because there's little things that they show you in the movie that give away who it is before you even know. So it's a great movie, and I hope it's a good game. So I am one of the Nintendo junkies, Jopu 3 being the other. And I'm sure there's a lot more out there, but we're the pronounced junkies. And I got a gift from the Junkie Gods recently. A huge stack, 20 NES games. I paid $10 for this whole stack, so it's like 50 cents a game. Let's see if I can... Yeah. Look at that. That's awesome. Yep. So in a upcoming game hunting video, you're going to see this. I was just walking around the thrift store with my friend Jonathan, and I saw this on the wall. I was like, oh, yes! And I saw Bubble Bobble, and I was like, yep! And then I picked it up, and I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And then there was just more. There was 10 bags of these with 2 games in each, and it was really awesome. They were $1.61 a piece, which is, I mean, they have extremely weird prices there, but first one's Bubble Bobble, and then Blades of Steel. Another bag I haven't opened yet, Short Order and Explode, and Friday the 13th. I heard this game sucks, but what do you expect? It has the Rainbow of Death on it! Down to the games I opened up already. Some of these are doubles, I'll tell you which ones are. Mario 2, which is a double. Star Soldier. I heard a lot of good things about this game. It's a pretty good, cool shoot 'em up, and the guy on the front looks like that guy that's in a lot of movies. I can't think of his name right now. Robert De Niro. This is a game I actually really wanted for a while now, and I'm glad I found it because it goes for like $7 online. all across the board. It's always $7, and I'm like, oh, but the $7, oh, and then I find a good deal on eBay. So I never actually got it from eBay, even though I always wanted it. So I'm glad I found it at the thrift store. Caveman Games, a really cool game. It's basically like the Olympics, but with cavemen, so that's really cool. Roadrunner Tengen Kart, heard some good things about this. The Adventures of Lolo, don't have this game yet. Game I didn't have, but I could care less about. Jack Nicholas, greatest holes in major, I don't give a shit. Batman, this is a double, but I'm keeping this one because it is in a lot better shape than the one I have. The one I have now is like ripped up and stuff. A game I didn't have, I should have it because it is pretty good. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sesame Street ABCs. You know, I still haven't learned my ABCs. That's why I keep picking up these games. And I can't even count to 50, so I got this. Wall Street Kid, which is a double. Pretty cool game if you like reading text the whole thing. Sky Shark, just picked this up recently, but it is a really cool game. Lots of fun, I like this a lot. Kabuki Quantum Fighters, which is a completely underrated game. You basically go around and headbutt everybody to death. You like hair whip them. You headbang them to death. That's the word I was looking for. You're like a metal rock star. You're just like, bah! And then your hair whips at them and kill them, and you're this chick with red hair, so it's really cool. Game I had already, but this is probably the most mint out of all of the damn games that I got from here. Qbert. And some of these are going to Liberated Animal, who you should check out. Links on the screen right now. I'm trying to get him to 200 subs, so please help me out. But Qbert's really cool. And Dr. Mario, because, you know, Mario, the stupid plumber that doesn't know shit about shit, he only knows to bounce stuff, he's gonna give me drugs to cure my NES fix. That didn't make any sense. Whatever, it was Dr. Mario. So, after that ramble about Dr. Mario, that was a great pickup. Added a lot to my NES collection. Only about 10 games of those were actually not doubles, though. So, I mean, it's still okay. I could sell those off and make triple what I paid for it. So, happy about that. I'm happy I got a really good lot. Another yellow envelope with more NES goodness. This game I got because no one else was bidding on it, and it was going for $3 free shipping. And it's a game I wanted to try out. I mean, I've heard it's pretty much a classic. Seen it in arcades, you know, it's a kind of a classic game. It's on a lot of systems, I think, and it's Clax. It's a Tengen cart, and I really like Tengen carts. I don't have many of them. I think it's like my 4th one or 3rd one. So it's really cool to get that. I heard it's like a puzzle game or something like that. I don't know too much about it, but I gotta pop this in and try it out. So I got another box here, the last eBay box of the week. Postman take care of packages like shit. I was walking down my hallway, and I saw the lady, and she just took this package, threw it on the floor, and like kicked it to like turn it over. I was like, wow, that's not cool. So the first thing is this. It is a retro entertainment system. It is a light little tiny thing. This is really light. That weighs nothing. It must be made out of like, I don't know, but there must be like no board in it or RF shielding or anything. But yeah, that is a retro entertainment system. It's basically an NES, plays NES games. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't really care about it, but I mean, it was cool to get, cool to have in case my NES craps out on me. It's like a tinier version, and it's a wannabe top loader. That came with a few of these shitty controllers that feel pretty bad, like the buttons are really tiny. It does have like a turbo thing on it though, and the D-pad's terrible. Look at that. It's like, I feel like you're gonna break it. But it came with games, which is awesome. The first one is kind of messed up, but it is Jeopardy. I don't have this one. I have like the Super Talking Jeopardy. I got that from Retro Extreme 79 a while back, and I have that like complete in box, so it's cool to get the regular Jeopardy. I actually watch Jeopardy a lot during the week and stuff like that. So next game is Super Spike V-Ball. Pretty cool game. The guy only paid 99 cents for it though. Wheel of Fortune. This comes on after Jeopardy, if you know Channel 7 or whatever. I think it's on Channel 7. But if you know the Channel 7 scheduling, the Wheel of Fortune comes in after Jeopardy. And Super Mario Brothers Duck Hunt, like I need another one of these. And the guy paid $2 for this, which is more than Super Spike V-Ball, which is not cool. And the last game is Super Tecmo Bowl. It is in the worst condition out of all of these, which is shitty, because, I mean, the label looks okay, but I mean the front of it's messed up, and the back of it's messed up. But it's a really good game. I'm glad to have it. It probably works. I've never had an NES game or found an NES game that hasn't worked yet. So it's really cool. I really wanted this game. That was the main reason for buying this lot. That game it goes for like $10 or something like that. So it was good to pick up this lot and get that game. So guys, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.